What is up, the world of the living? My name is whitelisted and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. My friends, in the last couple of episodes we started work on our overworld full-on season-long base, and friends, let me tell you, I kinda missed the nether. There was no rains in the nether, there was no night in the nether. I didn't have to deal with any of this here in the nether. And I mean, yeah, sure, extra source of gunpowder is really nice, and I am enjoying my free rockets. But at the same time, come on, we gotta do something about this. I'm a little bit tired. My death count is 99 by now. It used to be 97 for like months, and now suddenly I'm dying again. And I think it's because I now live in the overworld, and the overworld is entirely not lit up. Miraculously, we never really bothered lighting up the area, so I think today we'll do specifically that, and of course, do it my way. So I prepared a couple of designs for really cool light features around that I want to spread around the pirate area, pirate shore of the land, which really, before I start, because like those are going to be quite significant landmarks, makes me kind of think, where is the pirate shore of the land? No, really, look at that. The area we're working with. Where does it end? Where does it begin? Where is it safe for the rest of the people I play with to start building? And how far away do I want to extend my own, my own building ability? I have not really figured it out. I already marked out the approximation in the previous one, but I would really like to go right now into detail and mark out what areas I would and wouldn't want to be building in, and what are open for community farms and whatnot, because you gotta remember, Silent Whisperer and Liara also hang out here. And one thing that one of them did, which is the Gust Blaster 9000, is directly in my territory, so I hope they are okay with me taking over that. Oh, not you two with the tinfoil.
What? Listen, okay, did you see that pit that I dug out down there? Do you remember when I did it? Because I don't.
Ah, okay, fair. But that might just, that's more of a you thing than Beacon thing. Either way, got Liara here, and we're about to do a property dispute, so go over with me.
Hang on. I actually just realized that I do not actually have any freaking rockets on me because I'm smart.
Ha!
That is a big territory.
Well, I'm a big guy.
I mean, you are back to being a normal size character model, so.
Gremlin's Law is the best law, and you know it.
It kind of is. Definitely kind of is. I see you've installed handy viewing windows in it and everything.
Yes. It's specifically installed to have some, at least, perspective, and maybe, like, later for mapping it out. But this is the general kind of gist of it. I decided to mark out myself an area for a pirate beach, and basically the idea is that we got the pirate beach around there. That's kind of my personal area. I'm just gonna build down there. I don't really have any other plans. Except for the Gust Blaster. Do you have any idea what to build around the Gust Blaster?
I don't. I had just kind of figured that and any of the other remaining farms, we were just gonna go for like Junkertown damaged machinery laying around and everything.
Yeah, so neither does Silent. And the thing about it is that right now it needs to be encased in some sort of a shell for them to be able to put the gusts in. So I'm currently brainstorming that, so I decided to just like claim the entire thing. Then to the left of the Cyan line is gonna be the Junkertown, which is gonna extend all the way to that hill there with the buildings on top of it. Beyond which there's gonna be the Pripyat.
Okay.
So that's kind of for my expectations and my plans. I honestly actually have no idea of what to do for the aesthetic of the stuff beyond the Cyan line, but honestly, like, I'm mostly focused on making my own stuff pretty at the moment.
I am still low-key laughing about the irony of us having picked this area because of the spikes, since I feel like we are using everything but them. But I think that seems like from up here it looks less giant of an area. I mean, it's still a big area, but
That's the thing. That's the thing about the spikes. They provide a much needed line of sight breaker, you know,
fair.
where it will allow the areas to actually transition into one another more smoothly. So the Junkertown already thematically fits pirate area pretty well, but with half of it not visible because of the spikes, it will be even better. And then we can build on top of the spikes, which is, you know, its own giant giant mess.
Yeah. Well, my giant mess is that the only spot around here that would have been ideal for my base would have been the bay there, and I'm not building next to the gas. So
well, I mean, I can't promise you to remove my 3 ones, but the 9 guys right next to them will probably have a different idea on that. But you could probably get that bay on the right.
Oh, it's not big enough, I don't think.
Or maybe we could just absolutely demolish that particular mountain down there. You see the plateau in the middle of the river?
Yeah, I see it potentially. I don't know. I actually might be moving. I actually found a spot that I kind of like.
Oh, come on.
But what? Hey, okay, listen. I will show you it sometime. You will be like, wow, I wish I'd crashed my ship there instead.
Okay, fine. Can't blame a person for not wanting to live in what's essentially a Minecraft equivalent of a frat house.
I mean, I want to live here, but you know, unfortunately, there's no security to call on the gas screaming next door. So,
all right then. Glad that we agree about everything.
yeah, no, that seems like a reasonable space, and I mean, I don't have a problem with you designing the gas blaster. You might have to talk to the guys about it, but
they don't have any idea either. Trust me. All 4 of us are stumped.
Oh, well, it wasn't my problem to begin with. But yes, no, I think it's good. I think it's good. Rude!
Well, we got our area marked down. Now to actually make it clear that it's mine. Mine, done it! Oh yeah, you thought that all the sale material that I acquired the other day from the shopping area, from the wool shop, actually was just meant to sit in the shulker box? Oh no! Ooh no, I have several designs. I have thoughts! I have projects! Which is, frankly, the worst possible, you know, worst situation in which you want to find yourself during a slow experience let's play. So, where is my quads? Because I want to show you a few designs I've developed for my personal Jolly Roger, and not just mine, mind you. I also have one for Silent. I have one for Silent, and I have a few for that I also really want to do. Now, we of course already have the personal Jolly Roger of what's her face, Molly the Mallis. We got one here, and we got one over here. Which, yeah, this looks pretty BA, but there's a little bit of an issue with this. We cannot embed this into a flag. Oh no, unfortunately, if we have a little bit of a plane of black wool like this, then the stairs and the slabs will not necessarily work well with what we're trying to do here. So what I decided to do instead is I decided to get my beautiful goggles built out of full blocks because of flipping course. Full quads blocks because these are always nice to have and they don't leave any annoying gaps between. And at the end we get something amongst these lines. Wow, gee, I wonder whose base this might be. Yeah, I'm very not subtle. But hey, what if I told you that I actually have an entire palette of Jolly Rogers designed already in creative single player. We got the good old Slowly Roger, Then we got the, this is from Mara, this is Mara's particular Jolly Roger, her personal flag. This is a miniature for, you know, for miniature banisters. This is a bird skull variant, it's not my favorite one. Yeah, look at all my sons. We got the Silent Whisperer one, and the miniature Silent Whisperer one, which is only like a couple of blocks smaller, but still very functional. And then on this side, we got a one eye, like eye patch variant for myself, because that's my pirate skin. We got a spidery one. Well, actually, this is a piglin variant. We got another attempt at the piglin variant. This one with a cracked skull. I like it kind of a little bit less. And then we have the spider guy. I have no idea why I got this one. I just wanted to design a spider skull, even though spiders don't really have skulls. They're made of chitin, which is not bone. Either way, look at all my beautiful sons. I can't wait to parade them around all over my base, showcasing that, yep, it is in fact my base. Please go away. Anyway, let's go back to True Bedrock and actually implement all of these on the actual server. Jesus Christ, mine will, are you alright? Is everything okay at home? And having implemented just some of that, I gotta say, the shopping district is getting quite the view around here. Look at that. Now, of course, we're standing just on the most edge of the shopping area. If we just move on... Oh, that's actually kind of scarier. That is actually kind of scarier because you cannot see half of it, so the entire thing just looks that much more impressive. And with night vision especially, thank you for, you know, the conduit effect. That actually also Liara's doing. She just conduit affected the entirety of the shopping area. Yeah, this is super cool. But you know what it is not? It is not lit. As the youngins say. It is not lit and it is also only half finished. So I want to do specifically that which people generally do on the first day of joining a Minecraft world. I want to light up my world like nobody else. And I really... was thinking as to how I want to do that. Well, this is to a degree a pirate shore, so it would make sense for us to have some sort of a lighthouse here and there, but unfortunately having more than one kind of doesn't make sense. So what I decided to do is that I decided to make several larger towers with light sticking out of them, kind of lighting up the area, or at least looking like they do. And then I realized, you know how all of this, like all of the Minecraft, uses torches? What if instead we were using not torches, but candles and candelabras? Hey, you know that that really cool thing when you see a sorcerer's lair, and there's a candle, and the candle is always sticking out of a skull. I want to do specifically that, and I mean again. I already have quite a few skull designs, quite a few of them I have already implemented here today. But I have quite a few for the 3D ones that we used back in the Nether base. I figure it would look really well if we put one there, one there, one there, and one somewhere there, up on that particular mountain. Just, you know, so we can kind of see one in the distance. I might want to go and look for, like, white materials on sale in the shopping area, because, yeah, I'm running out of quartz. And I also need some white concrete for the candles themselves. So the bad news is that out of all of the bone shops, only the, you know, the fish bone, the whatever, the prowls one, still is in stock. And that's 2 diamonds per stack, and that's just highway robbery. But apparently we'll have to pay, because bone blocks really look good as candlebacks. Surprisingly so. The worse news, however, is that Datcraft over here has entirely rebranded the Diamond Tree into the Diamond Trade Station, it seems like. And the trade station apparently is selling, amongst other things, the one material I was afraid would come to the market. Concrete. Now, this is an issue. This is an issue, and this is a big one. For one, he's selling concrete, and he has a lot in stock, and that's gonna be really, really hard to beat. But what's even worse is his price is 1 stack per diamond. Buddy, last season, Liara was selling concrete for like way higher, and she could not keep up with the demand. This time around, no. This is not gonna last. That's for one. And for two, he'll have all sorts of trouble keeping up with the with people buying this out. I promise you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I owe him 6, right? Sorry. Yeah. So I will be buying from him. I will not be buying him out just yet. I do want to introduce concrete. I did want to introduce concrete to the All-Store, but I also wanted to introduce concrete to the All-Store after we'll have a Gust Blaster set up for it. Right now, though, enjoy your money, that craft. I'm gonna go grab some diorite or something and, you know, be sad about it. I will have my revenge. But for now, enjoy your cash, DC. Enjoy your cash, Prowl. The era of lumberjack salesmen is upon us. So I hate to call it, but I wanna say that at this point, I am actually kinda good at building melty stuff. Which probably can't really tell from this particular angle, because this was honestly built with that shore in mind. That shore is still my perfect vantage point for observing this base. But here's a little trick. I'm building a giant candle, so to make a giant wick that has been burned out, I'm placing spruce fence and I'm putting dark oak fence on top of it. And as a result, free gunpowder, and we can see, look at that. You can really tell that this is supposed to be a candle, because you see that it's burnt out, that it's melted, that it's drippy, that it's, you know, been in use for a while. But then also, you fly out all the way down here, and you kind of zoop, 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 and look at that. You can really tell what it's supposed to be. And even if you can't, it's not really a big deal. Now is it? You can tell that there's a skull at the bottom, and that's really all that matters. Oh, I'm looking forward to this build. Oh, I want more of this. And I want one down there, but guess what? It's not even it. This is actually just a prototype. I want to try and do a cluster of these. A cluster of these, basically standing one here, one there, surrounding a building of sorts. At least, you know, on the shore. At least from the shoreline perspective. Maybe not actually, you know, encircling it perfectly. Maybe just kind of hinting at it. But still, I want to create an allusion to some sort of a place of power. Almost an altar. And we'll see how that pans out. In the meantime, I honestly just gotta put some actual light sources around here. Because I've been really bad at doing specifically that, you know, the thing that I'm supposed to do, the lighting up of the area.
So, you gonna build anything besides skulls, or?
Not in this area of the server, no.
Okay.
Well,
just one.
Is it too obnoxious of a leitmotif?
No. I just like the candles are kind of cute. I wanted to establish like what expectation I should have for the area, and I am glad that we have moved from Mad Max to Soul Eater.
Oh, I hate how well you read me. I hate how well you read me. Damn it! I was just rewatching the Soul Eater opening the other day. I was just rewatching it the other day and like, wow, I loved.
Yeah, no, it's the semi cutesy skulls that's what did it.
Yeah. Also, like, I just now am realizing, like, my plan for this particular building here is like there's one on the front, there's one that goes like diagonal, and there's one that goes like sideways. So basically, a towery looking building surrounded by skulls, and that just hit me. That's their academy.
kinda, yeah.
Like, I'm just building a miniature of that. Not really, not at all actually. But red and gray color scheme is their academy. Oh my, I give up.
Yeah, these I don't know. Just like my instinct when I looked at this, I'm like, this needs a secret entrance somewhere. Anyway,
yeah.
I didn't actually come over here to harass you and for your taste in early 2000s anime. I actually made more rockets than I can fit in my shulker box, and I thought you might appreciate some.
That's a good problem to have. Where did you get all the gunpowder?
I bought it from Jesse a while back, and we also have a sugarcane farm now.
From Jesse, you say?
I think I bottomed her out on it, but yeah, I bought it from Jesse like a couple weeks ago.
Where
I only
did
just
she
now had the
get
sugarcane
it?
to go. She has a farm.
So like, there's literally no reason as to why Slug is still unchallenged in his monopoly on fireworks.
Oh, he's not anymore. She's selling them too.
Oh. I gotta. What price is she selling at?
I don't know. I haven't looked. I just bought a whole bunch of gunpowder from her a bit back. I'm asleep before I head over there. There's also like, would you like to help me to solve the mystery of the shop just floating in the sky over there?
Oh, I still have no flipping idea what that is about.
Oh. Server restart.
I guess we'll find out next time. They will not. So seeing how right now is ultimately night time, I think it's a perfect time right now for me to just take a nice clear look at what damage we have done today to my base. So let's turn around and let's do a little bit of a flyby. We got the flags, we got the skulls, we got the candles, but naturally what's most interesting to us is this area down here that I have just more or less finished. Unfortunately, the smoke from the campfire inside of this candle can only be seen when you are really up close, but other than that, you can really get into this. And you can really recognize this as what it is. It looks like something between an altar and a pyre. And that's exactly the feel I was going for before accidentally replicating the Academy from Solitaire, apparently. Yep, that anime had a lot of influence on me. Either way, we got... it actually goes a little bit angular. We go this skull looking that way, and then another one looking diagonally, and then another one looking straight that way. And... you can kind of tell something that is a little bit of a mistake, but not really, with the positioning of the landmarks, where if we go down here, I was originally planning on putting a lighthouse in the middle between the skulls, but I didn't do that. And also you can tell on this skull down here, not only is the candle itself basically entirely melted, but also the skull is lower than the rest. That is specifically because if I didn't do that, then that would interfere with that skull down there. You know it's bad where my garbage is already interfering with each other. I have put so many skulls that you can't see the other skulls I've put. In fact, the storage area we assembled in the last time had the entrance down here, and the only way to get down there right now is via this window from my bedroom, essentially. It's a little bit silly, but it works, so I'm not necessarily bothered. Hi Creeper, stay up there. And yeah, overall, I feel this is an issue that will sort itself out a little bit later. I still want to put some sort of a lighthouse down there, between the skeleton, the skulls and the candles. But right now, I'm quite happy with it, and that's good enough for today's episode. We did light up the area a little bit, and I will probably do quite a bit of that off camera later. But that's gonna be it for today. So thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been Slow XP. This has been Truly Bedrock. To be continued. Have a good one. Bye bye.